Hi everyone, Barb Alvarez here with your Church by the Sea yoga sessions. Today we're going to learn 3 pretty easy yoga poses for core strength, posture, and back health. We'll start with a pose called Locust Pose. Now, you may need a towel to put underneath your hips if it hurts. I don't need that. I've got plenty of flesh around my hips, but if you need it, please feel free to put a towel down so that you can do these poses comfortably, or at least this particular pose, Locust Pose. We're going to start on our bellies. I'm going to bring my forehead to the floor and my hands back. The tops of my hands are resting on the mat. My feet are together, my toes are pointed. And on the inhale, I'm going to lift everything up off the mat except my belly. The back of my neck is nice and straight. I'm not crunching the back of my neck. My shoulders are up off the mat and moving down toward my feet. And I'm lifting here and I'm breathing. And on the 5th exhale, I'm going to bring my face down to the mat on one side and I'm going to relax. I'm going to do the pose another 2 times. Inhaling up. Five breaths. This is 3. And on the exhale, I'm going to turn my face the opposite way because everything we do on one side of the body, we do it on the other. And I'll do the pose one final time. Inhaling up. Three. And exhale. And I'll bring my forehead to the mat. I like to hold all my yoga poses for at least 5 breaths. On this next pose, we're going to come to all fours with our knees right underneath our hips and our shoulders over our wrists. So everything is in alignment so that I can work with gravity, not against it. And we've done this one before. It's called cat-cow. So on the inhale, I'm going to lift the crown of my head and my sit bones to the sky. I'm going to drop my belly toward the earth. And on the exhale, I'm going to make the opposite shape, engaging my belly button in toward my spine, dropping the crown of my head and my sit bones toward the earth. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale. Cat. Inhale, come back to center. Again, do your yoga poses at least 3 times, and I like to hold them for 5 breaths. We're going to go ahead and assume that tabletop pose again. If your wrists are a little bit tender, work up toward this. Eventually they'll get strong and they'll find that flexibility. Sometimes it takes a little while. Mine certainly were tender when I first started to do yoga. Again, to that tabletop position. My hands are right underneath my shoulders. My knees are underneath my hips. And on the inhale, I'm going to lift my left leg back and my right arm forward. And I'm going to breathe some deep breaths. This will test your balance. You may find that you're toggling back and forth or up and down like that. Hug in your belly button, engage your core, push in with the hand that's on the floor and the knee, and then on the exhale, come down. Hold it for 5 breaths on each side. Let's try the other side. Inhale up. My eyes are looking straight forward, but I'm not crunching the back of my neck. I'm keeping a nice soft curve, keeping my neck nice and long, and my shoulders are moving back. And on the exhale, I'm going to come down. Try that pose at least maybe 2 or 3 times on each side and breathe 5 good deep breaths. These 3 poses will help to begin to strengthen your core, strengthen your back, and also improve your posture. Thank you for joining me in this Church by the Sea yoga session, and namaste.